Dear Ha, let's meet on Sunday evening at Quine Caf on Trang Quang Deer Street. There's a post office on the corner of the street. The cafe is next to the post office. There's a cinema opposite the cafe so we can see a film after we have coffee. To get to the cafe, take bus number 8 to Trong Thi Street. Get off at the bus stop in front of a park. Go along the street until you get to the traffic lights, and then turn right. Take the first turning on your right. Go straight ahead, just about 500 meters, and it's on your left. See you there? Kang, Oak City. Oak City is a great city. There's so much to do. There are cinemas, parks, and discos. It's got some great clothes and music shops too. Oak City is very modern and beautiful. There aren't any ugly buildings, and there's some beautiful scenery around the city. Is there any pollution in Oak City? There isn't much pollution because there isn't much traffic. Everyone travels by bike and walks, so there aren't many accidents. Dear Fong, I'm sorry I couldn't write to you earlier because I was very busy. Now, we're staying in a small hotel near a shopping area in District 10. Near my hotel, there's a cinema, a post office, a supermarket, and some cafes. There are some big shops at the end of the street. It's also very noisy here because there's always a lot of traffic, day and night. In my hometown, I live in a quieter street. There are some small shops, a school, and a post office in my neighborhood, but there isn't a park or a cinema. The streets are narrower, but they are cleaner, and there isn't so much traffic. The air is much fresher, too. Love Nam. Angel Falls. Angel Falls is the highest waterfall in the world. It is in the lonely jungles of Venezuela. The best way to get to the falls is by air. From the top to the bottom, the waterfall is 3,212 feet, over 1,000 feet higher than any other falls in the world. It looks like a silver thread hanging from the clouds. Visitors can see the spectacular scenery of the falls. The water drops straight down the cliff and tumbles and foams over the lower canyon wall. The fine spray catches the light and sparkles in the sun. The falls were named after Jimmy Angel. He was a pilot, and he discovered the falls in 1937. However, the local people already knew it and called it the Churn Meru Trang. And in Ninh Binh is a charming and fantastic site in Vietnam. The whole picture of Trang An has limestone mountains, forests, and golden rice fields. The valleys here are amazingly beautiful, like colorful carpets. There are rivers running along these valleys, reflecting the blue sky above. Making boat trips is a perfect way to fully enjoy the scenery. There are also tens of wonderful natural caves that you should explore on foot. Many world travelers call Trang An Halong Bay on the land. The USA, it's a tradition in America to share a midnight kiss with someone you love. This will make the coming year beautiful and full of love for you. In Chile, people participate in a mass on New Year's Eve. Then they go to the graveyard, sit on their chairs, and wait for the new year with the dead. Make one bow to their elders and wish them a long and healthy life. In return, they receive advice and some money. New Year is one of the 4 important traditional festivals in the United States. On New Year's Eve, most people go to parties. At 12 o'clock at night, everyone says Happy New Year, and they wish their friends and relatives good luck. New Year's parties usually last a long time. Some people don't go home until morning. Another holiday, Halloween, is mainly for children. On this holiday, children dress in colorful clothes and masks. They go from house to house and say trick or treat. If people do not give them candy, the children will play a trick on them. But this rarely happens. Most people give them candy. Noisy neighbors. Do you sometimes have problems with your neighbors, such as noise or littering? Well, the people of Pilton and Somerset, England, have such problems every summer. For 3 or 4 days every year, the village is full of people of all ages who come here for the annual Glastonbury Pop Music Festival. They usually stay in tents, caravans, and motorhomes. They leave drink cans and papers all over the streets. The music plays until the early hours of the morning, and you can hear people talking and singing all night. The quiet country village becomes a nightmare to live in, and some villagers are even thinking of moving to another village. A villager said last year, "I don't want to stop the Glastonbury Festival. I just want the fans to enjoy the festival without disturbing normal village life." Phan Xipin is the highest peak of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, so it's called the roof of Indochina, while the local people call it Hong Lin Sun Mountain Range. Phan Xipin means large, tottering rock. Phan Xipin is 3,147 meters high. It is in Lao Tai Province, 9 kilometers southwest of Sao Pa Town, in Hongklin Sun Mountain Range. Phan is now one of the very few ecotourist spots of Vietnam, where tourists can see 2,024 varieties of plants and 327 types of animals and insects. Many tourists climb the mountain every year. If you climb the mountain from the end of February to March, you will have a chance to see beautiful blooming flowers in many different colors.